Welcome to Target IAS. I am Prakash Rajput and this is module 4 of Power Electronics. And we are seeing the turn on methods for the SCR thyristor. So already briefed about the turn on methods of this thyristor, that it should be turned on by some means, because SCR is a 3-terminal device. ठीक है, 4 layers device है, J1, J2, J3, 3 junctions है, right? So if we make it forward bias, anode positive, cathode negative with respect to anode, and this is gate. Okay, so we have to do some things to turn it on. ठीक है, एनोड पॉजिटिव है और कैथोड नेगेटिव है, सिर्फ इतना ही काफी नहीं है. So the first method is forward voltage triggering. For forward voltage triggering, in forward voltage triggering, what we do actually is we make the VAK, anode to cathode voltage, greater than the forward breakdown voltage. Okay, you have seen the characteristics here. If it reaches the forward breakdown voltage, then it will turn on and reaches to its forward conduction state, right? So this is simple forward voltage triggering, but it is very not a very good method. It is not a very good method, because we have to take the voltage to very high values. Okay, no, I mean at those values this thyristor may get damaged. Okay, and also at this high voltages levels there is losses in the switching. Turn on power loss जो होगा वो भी काफी हाई हो जाएगा. टर्न ऑन अगर डिवाइस डैमेज नहीं होगा तब भी टर्न ऑन पावर लॉस will be high. Okay, in some cases it might damage the device, so we don't use this forward voltage triggering. Okay, there is another method to trigger, that is called dV by dt triggering. dV by dt triggering. So when we have applied anode to cathode voltage, make it forward bias. So the junction J1 is forward bias and J3 is also forward bias, but J2 is reverse bias. So this junction J2, here the depletion region is being formed, which will act like a capacitor. So this thyristor will be like this, a capacitance. Okay, so if there is some current flowing in it, so in a capacitance you know that what is the current, IC is equals to C dV by dt. Okay, there was also one term that is called dCj by dt, that will be 0 because there is no change in the capacitance. Okay, for इसके लिए so only this term. So Cj dV by dt, if we can make this dV by dt value a higher value, ठीक है, यानी कि हम सडनली वोल्टेज को चेंज कर दें, अप्लाई कर दें एनोड टू कैथोड वोल्टेज को सडनली एक सफिशिएंटली हाई वैल्यू पर ले जा करके, जिससे dV by dt एक सफिशिएंटली हाई वैल्यू पर आ जाए, जिससे द करंट गोइंग थ्रू दिस कैपेसिटेंस विल बी हाई. So at high dV by dt, this charging current through the capacitor increases, and if this charging current will be more than the latching current, ठीक है, क्योंकि latching current से ऊपर चला गया अगर current, so the thyristor will turn on. So if this charging current reaches to more than the latching current, the SCR will turn on. This is safer method instead of this forward voltage triggering. This high dV by dt triggering is safer method as compared to forward voltage triggering, because in this the device might not get damaged. We are not going for high voltages in this case, we are doing high dV by dt. ठीक है, short duration में we are applying a voltage higher, ठीक है, such that this current, this charging current reaches to the latching current value or above it, so that SCR will turn on. So this is a better method. ठीक है, so two methods we have discussed, forward voltage triggering and high dV by dt triggering. Third method is लाइट ट्रिगरिंग, लाइट ट्रिगरिंग, ठीक है। एंड इस केस में जो बोला जाता है एससीआर को बोला जाता है लाइट एक्टिवेटेड एससीआर. So in this what actually is done on the p plus n minus p n plus, okay, you already know about that. Light is being incident on this. So when the light radiation is incident near the gate junction, ठीक है, यहीं पर हमारा gate junction होता है. So near the gate junction light is being incidented, ठीक है, near the gate junction, the depletion layer will absorb this light energy and will produce more number of electrons and holes because they will take the energy, like in case of this light emitting diode. So this will initiate the turn on process. इसमें भी फिर इस तरीके से जो charge carriers generate हुए, they will start moving and as we have applied the forward voltage, ठीक है, forward bias कर रखा बाकी जंक्शन को, so this will activate, this will turn on the SCR and ऐसे SCR को हम बोलते हैं light activated SCR, ठीक है. This is more efficient and reliable to trigger many number of SCR in a simultaneous way. अगर बहुत सारे SCRs को simultaneously ऑपरेट कराना है, ठीक है, तो उसमें इसको हम यूज करते हैं. So light triggering is more efficient and reliable to trigger multiple number of SCR simultaneously, ठीक है, एक ही टाइम पर बहुत सारे SCRs को अगर ट्रिगर कराना है तो उसमें. So this basically used in HVDC, ठीक है, HVDC एप्लीकेशन में light activated SCR are being used, right? So you have to remember this, that these are used in HVDC application, light activated SCR, right? After that we use gate triggering methods, which are practically used, more practically used I will say, okay, gate triggering. So with the help of gate terminals, what we will do, we will give the gate signal, okay, we will give the gate signal so that it will create an initial conduction area and makes the SCR on. So by applying the gate signal we make the basically the breakdown voltage at a lesser value, ठीक है. I have shown you the characteristics also कि पहले अगर breakdown यहाँ पर appear हो रहा था, so if we apply the gate signal breakdown will come at a smaller value, if the gate signal is more then it will come at this value, ठीक है, जल्दी on हो जाएगा ये basically. So in the gate triggering there are different types of pulses which we give to the gate. One is continuous gate pulse, second one is pulse gate signal, third one is high frequency gate pulse, So in case of continuous gate pulse, if the pulse of the gate is more than 100 microsecond, ठीक है, यानी कि हमने कुछ गेट पल्स दी हुई है, ये जो लेंथ है इसकी, ये अगर 100 माइक्रोसेकंड से ज़्यादा है तो इसको हम बोलेंगे दिस इज अ कंटिन्यूअस टाइप ऑफ गेट पल्स, ओके. सो द मिनिमम गेट पल्स विड्थ शुड बी लेसर देन दिस, ठीक है, 100 माइक्रोसेकंड से कम होनी चाहिए अगर हमको सफिशिएंट मतलब कि SCR को ऑन करना है, ठीक है, अदरवाइज वी हैव टू इंक्रीज द time period of this, right? So in this case we can say in other way that this T should be more than the 100 मतलब कि जो T है वो greater than होना चाहिए minimum gate pulse width से, right? ठीक है. So there are some losses associated with gate ठीक है, which will be found out by the finding out by the gate voltage and the gate current which is going in. ठीक है, if you want to find the energy loss, then it will be VGIG into T1, right? So this is about the continuous gate pulse. If the gate pulse is more than 100 microsecond, we say that it is a continuous gate pulse. Although it is not a continuous gate pulse, but इसकी जो ड्यूटी साइकिल है वो ज्यादा है, ठीक है. पल्स गेट सिग्नल में वी गिव अ पल्स ऑफ शॉर्ट इंटरवल टाइम, ठीक है. इसका मैग्नीट्यूड ज्यादा होता है, इट हैज अ हाई मैग्नीट्यूड एज कंपेयर टू कंटिन्यूअस गेट पल्स, बट शॉर्ट ड्यूरेशन के लिए, so magnitude is more as the interval is short, right? So it is having pulse time period less than 100 microsecond, right? So इससे भी कुछ losses होंगे, ठीक है. in this case the SCR will turn on faster because इसका जो time period है already shorter and we have provided a higher amplitude signal here, ठीक है. higher amplitude signal we have used, ठीक है. After that there is one high frequency gate pulse signal. In this what we do is we give a gate signal of high frequency like this, ठीक है. तो ये सिग्नल है जिसकी मतलब सपोज ये T1 है. आफ्टर दैट दिस आफ्टर टाइम पीरियड T, this high frequency gate signal will go. This high frequency gate signal will help in reducing the size of the transformer, reducing the size of pulse transformer basically, ठीक है. reducing the size of pulse transformer, ठीक है. as we increase the frequency of the gate pulse, the size of the pulse transformer will decrease, right? And also the kVA rating, the kVA I mean with the kVA rating, मतलब कि ये रिलेशन होता है कि अगर फ्रीक्वेंसी इंक्रीज कर रही है, साइज ऑफ ट्रांसफॉर्मर will decrease for the same kVA rating. If we are using a transformer of same kVA rating, उसकी एक की फ्रीक्वेंसी थोड़ी मतलब कि 50 हर्ट्ज है, एक की फ्रीक्वेंसी ज्यादा है, तो साइज विल रिड्यूस बेसिकली, ठीक है. ठीक है. as the size of the as the kVA rating increases, size of the transformer also increases, that you already know in the case of machines, ठीक है. so in case of pulse transformer is basically used in the gate firing circuits, ठीक है, जिसकी मदद से हम थायरिस्टर को ऑन करते हैं. तो बेसिकली एक मेन सर्किट होता है थायरिस्टर के लिए, ठीक है, जहां पर ये थायरिस्टर जो मतलब कि सर्किट में लगा होगा, जैसे कि हमने एक क्वेश्चन करा था फॉर दी फाइंडिंग दी मिनिमम गेट पल्स विड्थ लाइक दिस, ठीक है. ये एक सर्किट होगा. आफ्टर दैट देयर इज अ गेट ट्रिगरिंग या गेट फायरिंग सर्किट, यहाँ पर इस तरीके से लगा होगा. दिस इज अ गेट फायरिंग circuit. Here we will use the pulse transformer and all the components which are required for the producing the gate pulse, ठीक है. so यहीं बीच में ही मतलब इस फायरिंग सर्किट को आइसोलेट करने के लिए, बिकॉज दिस इज ऑफ लो वोल्टेज, ठीक है, मतलब कि ये लो पावर सर्किट है, और उसको आइसोलेट करने के लिए एक ट्रांसफॉर्मर जिसको पल्स ट्रांसफॉर्मर बोलते हैं, इट्स रेशियो विल बी 1:1, ठीक है. आइसोलेशन पर्पज के लिए इसको यूज किया गया ऑल दो, ठीक है, बस. so this transformer size will decrease if we increase the frequency of the pulse. so by using this high frequency gate pulse, the the pulse transformer used in the gate firing circuit will be reduced, okay, right. there is one more triggering, that is temperature triggering, ठीक है. so एक sufficiently high temperature पर क्या होगा, this thyristor will get turned on at that high temperature if when we apply the forward bias across the anode and cathode, ठीक है. so obviously in that condition also this SCR may get damage, ठीक है, because वो भी natural उसका कोई सही तरीका नहीं है उसको ट्रिगर करने का to make it on, right. now after seeing the turn on methods for the SCR, now let's see the firing circuits which are being used to turn on the SCR. so the first firing circuit which we use is resistance firing circuit. ठीक है, so let's consider one main circuit. ठीक है, उसी में एक firing circuit भी होगा. So I'm considering a single phase half wave rectifier as our main circuit. ठीक है, ये जो एक single phase half wave rectifier है. ठीक है, and now there is a firing circuit which I am showing here. So this is a resistance firing circuit which I have shown with the orange color. ठीक है, so ये गेट टर्मिनल पर इस तरीके से कनेक्टेड है. This is anode and cathode, and the main circuit is shown in the blue, right? So the same AC source is being applied here. So in the positive cycle, this diode will make a positive voltage coming across this. ठीक है, R1 is here used for reducing basically, ताकि इसमें जो वोल्टेज सबसे ज्यादा ड्रॉप हो जाए. ठीक है, R1 is basically added to limit the gate current. ठीक है, R1 is added to limit the gate current within the maximum value, because there will be some specification for the gate current and gate voltage. ठीक है, some limitation between the IG minimum कितनी हो सकती है, IG maximum कितनी हो सकती है. Similarly for gate voltage also there will be some specification VG max and VG min. ठीक है, so R1 is added to limit this value of gate current, right? Gate current will be here. So in the worst possible case, what will be the gate current? Worst possible case, the resistor which I am using here, ठीक है, R1, R and R2. Suppose there is nothing like this R value is R2, R and R2 are suppose 0. ठीक है, then what is the value which will be what will be the value of gate current? ठीक है, worst possible value. So maximum voltage of the AC divided by R1. ठीक है, this value should be less than or equal to IG max. इससे ज्यादा, क्योंकि worst possible case में यही हो सकता है. So this should be there, right? ठीक है, तभी मतलब कि इसी से हम R1 की वैल्यू निकालेंगे. कितनी वैल्यू हमको सेलेक्ट करनी है, Vm by IG max, because we know the supply voltage what we are giving to it. ठीक है, IG max स्पेसिफिकेशन पर होगा थायरिस्टर की, वहां से हम R1 की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर लेंगे कि क्या R1 हमको यूज करना है टू लिमिट द गेट करंट. ठीक है, आफ्टर दैट द डिजाइन वैल्यू फॉर R2 टू लिमिट द वैल्यू ऑफ गेट वोल्टेज. ठीक है, तो फिर दोबारा से भाई वर्स्ट कंडीशन हम निकालेंगे कि गेट वोल्टेज कितनी हो सकती है. ठीक है, तो गेट वोल्टेज कितनी हो सकती है मैक्सिमम, Vm into R2, और R1 we are already using, so R1 plus R2. Suppose R is a variable resistor and it is 0 in the worst possible case. ठीक है, so this value should be less than Vg max. This value should be less than Vg max. So from here we have calculated R1 already, so we can calculate the value of R2. Right, so we can design the value of R2 like this. ठीक है, there is a variable resistor R which is required to change the firing angle, because we want to control the output voltage of this thyristor. ठीक है, we want to control the output voltage of this thyristor. So for controlling that there is some variable required, otherwise what will happen, same voltage you cannot control it. ठीक है, कब इसको फायर कराना कब नहीं कराना, right? So R is required to change the firing angles. ठीक है, diode is used here to block the negative pulse, because negative pulse is not needed in the case of this gate. ठीक है, positive pulse ही देनी है हमको, right? So diode is used for there. So I hope you understood all the components which are being used in this gate firing circuit in the resistance firing circuit. So in the normal case, what will be the gate turn on voltage? ठीक है, so gate turn on voltage, let's say VGT is equal to Vm sin omega t into R2 upon R1 plus R plus R2. ठीक है, so this will be the gate turn on voltage. इसको similarly हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं Vm R2 divided by R1 plus R plus R2 sine omega t. This is gate turn on voltage, यानी कि at that instant this SCR is being turned on. ठीक है, यानी कि इस ओमेगा टी की वैल्यू सपोज करो अल्फा पर दिस SCR will get turned on. That will be the gate threshold basically value at which the gate will be, I mean gate कह रहा हूँ, the SCR will turn on. So let's this is almost constant at, if we fix all these values, so we can write this VGT as VG max. ठीक है, मतलब ये VGM हो जाएगा एंड साइन ओमेगा टी, राइट, साइन ओमेगा टी. सो VGM क्या है, VM R2 डिवाइडेड बाय R1 प्लस R प्लस R2. So we can suppose at omega t is equals to alpha, SCR is turn on. So just find the value of this alpha. VGT is VGM sine alpha. So alpha is equals to what? Sine inverse VGT by VGM. So here from this expression, if we vary this, we can vary this because VGT क्या है, VGT तो कांस्टेंट वैल्यू होगी जिस पर आकर के वो टर्न ऑन होगा ही होगा SCR. ठीक है, वो तो इसकी मतलब स्पेसिफिकेशन में ऐसा ही होगा कि इस वोल्टेज पर ये टर्न ऑन हो जाएगा. सो इफ वी वेरी द VGM वैल्यू, दिस अल्फा वैल्यू will be varied. VGM कैसे वेरी कर सकते हैं? By varying the R, because R1 and R2 we have fixed, right? So varying the R, we can vary the value of alpha. If R increases, then VGM will decrease. ठीक है, और VGM अगर डिक्रीज करेगा then alpha value will be higher firing angles पर ये टर्न ऑन होगा. ठीक है, so let's say this is the characteristics of gate voltage. ठीक है, and this VGT is the gate turn on voltage that is required to turn on the SCR. So at this angle alpha A, let's say the SCR will turn on for this gate signal. ठीक है, and if we have increased the value of R suppose, so this might reduce and alpha will, you can see, increases. ठीक है, here alpha B is greater than alpha A. So there will come a value at which this maximum value will be just equal to gate turn on voltage. ठीक है, ये साइनसॉइडल सिग्नल्स हैं. ठीक है, I'm just making it roughly. ठीक है, ये यहाँ पर इसको टच कर रहा है at this value, यानी कि ये क्या होगी 90 डिग्री पर. ठीक है, this value for this third signal, the VGM जो है वो VGT के बराबर है, यानी कि we can go to a maximum value of 90 डिग्री, because अगर हमने इसके फर्दर अगर R को इंक्रीज करा then it will reduce and this value won't reaches to the gate turn on voltage, gate threshold voltage, and the SCR won't be turning on in that case. So the maximum alpha value we can reach is 90 degree in the case of resistance firing, and as the value of R increases, the alpha value will increase. Okay, so in the resistance firing circuit, the shape of gate voltage signal is sinusoidal. So maximum voltage we can reach, I mean maximum firing angle we can reach, not maximum voltage. ठीक है, maximum firing angle जहाँ तक हम कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं वो क्या है, limited to 90 degree only. So the firing angle is limited to 90 degree. This is a limitation in case of resistance firing circuit. So there is second firing circuit which is being, there is RC firing circuit. RC firing circuit. Okay, so इसके लिए भी एक main circuit consider कर लेते हैं and make it. So here is the main circuit we have used is of single phase full wave rectifier. ठीक है, diode based rectifier है ये. ठीक है, so the circuit used for firing is this. ठीक है, shown in the pink color. This is RC firing circuit basically. So how this gate is being turned on in this case? Okay, let's see. So here is the current IG. Again, it is the voltage, gate voltage VT, which VG, which is coming across the capacitor. ठीक है, तो what is the voltage coming across this R and C. ठीक है, ये R जो है वो वेरिएबल है, ठीक है, to vary the firing angle. Okay, so the voltage which is coming across this RC circuit will be somewhat like this. ठीक है, if you know the इस तरह की कुछ वोल्टेज आने वाली है. ओके, दिस विल बी आउटपुट वोल्टेज. ठीक है, दिस विल बी आउटपुट वोल्टेज. ठीक है, जिस टाइम पर ये SCR ऑन होगा, so it will conduct. For that we will see this waveform in the single phase full wave rectifier. ठीक है, so this type of waveform we will get. ठीक है, जो हमारा इनपुट था वो क्या है, साइनसॉइडल सिग्नल है वो तो. ठीक है, जो तो हमारा साइनसॉइडल सिग्नल है कुछ इस तरीके का. ठीक है, so let's say this is the gate turn on voltage. This is the gate turn on voltage. So at this instant this VG, ठीक है, जो कि इसके क्रॉस है, at this instant it will turn on the SCR. ठीक है, अल्फा A की वैल्यू पर, या फिर हम अगर R की वैल्यू इंक्रीज करते हैं, बेसिकली दिस इज चार्जिंग द कैपेसिटर. ठीक है, तो जब ये कैपेसिटर चार्ज होकर के पहुंच जाएगा इस वोल्टेज तक, गेट टर्न ऑन, गेट थ्रेशोल्ड वोल्टेज तक, ठीक है, या गेट टर्न ऑन वोल्टेज तक, then SCR will turn on, and after it gets turned on it will conduct this waveform, right? If we increase the value of R, then what will happen? It will take more time to charge the capacitor, so this waveform will slightly like this. ठीक है, तो ये एक्सपोनेंशियल इंक्रीज है. ठीक है, एक्सपोनेंशियली चार्ज हो रहा है, क्योंकि क्या होता है, मतलब इक्वेशन जो चार्जिंग के टाइम पर होती है इस केस में वो कुछ इस तरीके की, v final 1 minus e raised to minus t by tau. You have learnt in the networks. ठीक है, if you can further increase the value of R, then time constant will be more. So in this case you can see we have gone beyond the value of 90 degree. We have gone beyond the value of 90 degree because of this exponential increase. Because ये sinusoidal increase नहीं हो रहा, exponentially increase हो रहा है. So because of this, the limitation which was earlier in the R firing circuit is being overcome, and we have made the firing angle above than 90 degree. ठीक है, if we need it. So the overcome which was earlier is being clarified in this. ठीक है, हम 90 डिग्री से ऊपर भी फायरिंग एंगल को ले जा सकते हैं with the help of RC firing circuit, but there will be some drawbacks of this also, right? So in this firing circuits, we are applying the same voltages as we are using in the main circuit. So जो losses होंगे सर्किट में वो हाई होंगे. ठीक है, also there is no isolation. ठीक है, मैंने बोला था कि फायरिंग सर्किट्स में आइसोलेशन होती है, पल्स ट्रांसफार्मर यूज करते हैं. there is no isolation in the circuit, so it may get damaged at such high voltages. ठीक है, अगर ढंग से वर्क नहीं किया. ठीक है, तो हाई टर्न ऑन पावर लॉसेस होंगे. ठीक है, and there is no isolation in the firing circuit, so these are some drawbacks in the case of RC firing circuit, right? In the next firing circuit we use a device called unijunction transistor. Unijunction transistor. ठीक है, UJT, just like the bipolar junction transistor, this is unijunction transistor. ठीक है, so इसका जो सिंबल होता है वो कुछ इस तरीके का होता है. It has two bases, B1 B2 and one emitter, and which is shown in the symbol like this. ठीक है, so E is the emitter terminal and B1 and B2 are the base terminal. Its equivalent circuit is something like this: one diode at this emitter terminal and two base resistances. ठीक है, this is B2, this is B1, RB2, RB1. Okay, so if we apply this in the circuit, okay, if we apply this in the circuit, suppose we have applied, I'm writing it here, ये base B2 है. ठीक है, we have applied suppose a voltage here, let's say VE. Okay, so some voltage will be coming across here. Okay, let's say this is VBB. Okay, so what this will be? Okay, so what this will be is, so for voltage to come across this diode must turn on. If this diode is off, then this UJT will be considered as off, and if this diode is on, then the value of this VRB1, because VE is nothing but this VRB1 only. ठीक है, अगर ये diode on है तो ठीक है. So VRB1, the voltage across this resistance, phase resistance B1, will be equals to VBB into RB1. Just apply the voltage division rule. RB1 by RB1 plus R2. This value of RB1 by RB1 plus R2 is known as intrinsic standoff ratio. Intrinsic standoff ratio denoted by symbol neta. ठीक है, नीटा को हम RB1 by RB1 plus RB2 लिख सकते हैं, यानी कि voltage across this RB1 is equals to neta VB. Right. So when this VE या VRB1 reaches to the maximum, to the peak value, ठीक है, such that this diode will on. ठीक है, ये एक certain peak value तक पहुंचेगा. ठीक है, then this diode will get turn on. इसका मतलब है कि UJT will turn on. ठीक है, and in that case the value of this base resistance will decrease. ठीक है, ये किसकी properties है. ठीक है, so UJT basically shows a negative resistance characteristics. ठीक है, negative resistance characteristics कैसे show करता है? When this value of VE reaches a value of voltage, certain voltage, such that this diode will turn on. ठीक है, and as this diode will turn on, the UJT will turn on. ठीक है, and this value of base resistance RB1 will start to decrease. ठीक है, this decreases to a low value. ठीक है, very low value, and UJT starts conducting. ठीक है, so what will happen? Emitter voltage also will decrease in this case, because emitter voltage is what? Voltage across the RB1 only. ठीक है, and when this emitter voltage starts to decrease, with the decrease in the RB1, it reaches to a lower value. ठीक है, पहले ये peak तक पहुंचा, फिर एक lower value तक पहुंच जाएगा. ठीक है, and this will make the UJT will turn off at that voltage की जहां पर ये डायोड जो है ऑफ पर आ जाए. ठीक है, तो ये कंटिन्यूसली इस तरीके से फिर ऑन ऑफ होता रहेगा. सो दिस इज बीइंग यूज्ड लाइक अ रिलैक्सेशन ऑसिलेटर इन दैट केस. ठीक है, UJT एज अ रिलैक्सेशन ऑसिलेटर. सो दिस विल बी अ प्रॉपर सर्किट फॉर द रिलैक्सेशन ऑसिलेटर. सो व्हेन द UJT इज ऑफ, ठीक है, when the UJT is off, then what will be the voltage across the R1 resistor? Nothing will be there. ठीक है, so when UJT of RB1 and voltage across RB1, ठीक है, या B1 पर वो क्या होगी? जीरो वोल्टेज हो जाएगी. राइट, एंड इफ वी मेक द वोल्टेज, ठीक है, जो इसके अक्रॉस आ रही है, such that the which I have shown in the equivalent circuit. ठीक है, यहाँ पर ये जो VE है, this value will be such that कि इस डायोड को ऑन कर दे. ठीक है, इस डायोड को ऑन कर दे. Suppose I am plotting VE, so I am increasing the value of VE. ठीक है, so एक क्या है, RC सर्किट है, एक्सपोनेंशियली इंक्रीज होगा. ठीक है, DC सोर्स लगाया हुआ है हमने इधर. ठीक है, तो एक्सपोनेंशियली इंक्रीज होगा. व्हेन इट रीचेस टू अ पीक वैल्यू, व्हेन इट रीचेस टू अ पीक वैल्यू, here the UJT will turn on, and as soon as the UJT will turn on, the R1 will start to decrease. ठीक है, R1 will start to decrease, and as R1 start to decrease, capacitor starts discharging through R1. ठीक है, so ये तो as in this case the value of this resistance R is much higher than R1. ठीक है, so obviously the time constant for this circuit, ठीक है, C and R1 will be smaller than for R and C, so it will be fastly discharged. ठीक है, fastly discharged और एक ये लोअर वैल्यू तक पहुंच जाएगा. ठीक है, इसको हम वैली वोल्टेज बोलते हैं और इसको पीक वोल्टेज बोलते हैं. ठीक है, लोअर वोल्टेज तक पहुंच जाएगा. And at this instant this UJT will off, and as soon as UJT will off, again starts to charge through R. ठीक है, again it starts to discharge through R1. ठीक है, because UJT on हो जाएगा फिर दोबारा इस इंस्टेंट पर. So like that this will work as a relaxation oscillator, right? So what is the voltage coming across the B1 के across क्या voltage आ रही है? So when the UJT is being off, there is no voltage across it. ठीक है, but when the UJT is being on, the voltage coming across it is this. ठीक है, this is the valley voltage, this is the peak voltage, this is the voltage across the B1. ठीक है, base 1 के across. So these are like the pulses. ठीक है, these are like the pulses which are being used in the gate firing circuit. ठीक है, these are being used in the gate firing circuit. ठीक है, इसमें एक चीज और होती है कि ये जो टाइम पीरियड है इसका, that value is given by RC natural log of 1 by 1 minus neta. Neta is what? Intrinsic standoff ratio. ठीक है, जिसकी वैल्यू बताई थी RB1 upon RB1 plus RB2. Okay, so here RC ln 1 upon 1 minus neta. If you want to calculate the frequency, just do 1 upon my time period. ठीक है, for the UJT circuit. So this UJT is being used in the firing circuit to turn on the SCR. So these pulses are being utilized in each cycle of the thyristor to turn it on. So I will show you the circuit that will be used. कि यहाँ पे हमने एक main circuit consider किया था for the single phase this full wave bridge rectifier. I will show you. This is how the actual firing circuit for UJT looks like. Here the AC supply is being used to convert the AC to DC. We have used the full wave rectifier. ठीक है, यहाँ पे बीच में एक transformer है to step down the voltage, because the voltage in the case of firing circuit are of small value. So a transformer is being used, and to convert AC to DC, here the DC voltage will come. And to convert to a perfect DC voltage, we have used the Zener diode also, ठीक है, voltage regulation purpose के लिए. Right, so this circuit you have seen already. ठीक है, UJT और R और E C लगे हुए हैं यहाँ पर. ठीक है, I have just shown you above. ठीक है, this circuit. ठीक है, before that circuit the transformer and all those voltage regulation Zener diode are being connected. So actual firing circuit will be looking like this. So here two supplies are being used, AC supply. Okay, one is for power circuit and one is for this firing circuit. These two must be synchronized. Okay, so we must synchronize these firing circuit with respect to main circuit power supply to match the timing of the gate pulse कि किस टाइम पर हम इसको फायर करना चाहते हैं. So I have shown here two supplies basically. ठीक है, but हम दोनों एक ही यूज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, सेम सप्लाई. ठीक है, here also one pulse transformer is shown. ठीक है, this is how it is being isolated from the main circuit. ठीक है, and there it will be the gate voltage and giving the gate signal to the thyristor and making it on. So after synchronizing, okay, so this, let's say the gate turn on voltage. ठीक है, this, let's say the gate turn on voltage. So the full wave rectifier से हमको जो values आ रही होंगी वो भी will be like this, ठीक है. So the what this Zener diode will do, it will, let's say this is not VDT, ठीक है. What it will do, I will show by a different color, ठीक है, कि वो एक AC वोल्टेज फुल वेव रेक्टिफायर से, I mean AC नहीं मतलब कि pulsating DC we are getting. The Zener diode will just make it a little improvement in this, ठीक है. So like this we are getting with the help of Zener diode. Okay, so when this voltage, okay, this voltage will coming across VE and when it reaches to the, तो VP जो है वो इससे थोड़ी छोटी वैल्यू इस पर होगा. So I will show this as VZ and now I will show VP, ठीक है, या फिर VE. VE waveform will be like this. When it reaches to this value I am showing is VP. When it reaches to VP, this UJT will turn on and we will get a pulse. We will get a pulse here, ठीक है. We will get a pulse, ठीक है. And like this again we will get a pulse here. Again we will get a pulse here, ठीक है. So we might get a pulse again, ठीक है, but we might not get, ठीक है, वो depend करता है. So in this case one pulse is enough to turn on the SCR. After that gate will lose its control, ठीक है. After that gate will lose its control and it is not actually required to produce the pulses, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट साइकिल में चाहिए फिर हमको, जब क्योंकि इस साइनसॉइडल सप्लाई की वजह से SCR will get turn off और हम कम्यूटेशन सर्किट भी यूज करेंगे तो वहां पर भी वो ऑफ हो जाएगा. तो नेक्स्ट साइकिल में फिर दोबारा से पल्स इस फायरिंग एंगल पर चाहिए, ठीक है. तो ये अल्फा है, ये 5 प्लस अल्फा है. So this pulse is actually not required. So here we are getting some undesired pulses, but there is not any harmful effect of this. So we just ignore, only this pulse is required to trigger the circuit. So this is how this UJT firing circuit works and helps in turning on the SCR. So इस टॉपिक को फिर हम यहीं तक रखते हैं. We have seen the turn on methods of the SCR and the firing circuits of the SCR. Okay, we will see the next, the protection of thyristor, how we are doing the protection of thyristor and what are the things we are using for this. See, the different type of protection are being employed in the case of thyristor, that we will see. Okay, so that we will see in the next video. So this will be all for this video. Thank you.